how is everybody? Two people watching and one like. We can do better, people. We can do better. All right, let's see. So how is everybody this evening? Hope you all are well. Figured I'd come on here and do a live with you guys. Because I won't be able to do one tomorrow night because Sylvia's birthday. So we're going to be having our New Year's festivities. And I haven't really spoken to you guys in a while. So thought I would jump on here and say hi. Okay, what the hell is happening? Hold on a second. I just gotta do a thing. There we go. Found it. Yay. All right. Fleet Paw is here. Good to see you, Fleet Paw. Hope you're well, sir. Hope everybody's doing well out there. But yeah. So Sylvia challenged me tonight to see how many super chats I could get for her birthday. For her. So if anybody wants super chat because it's her birthday, feel free. If not, that's fine too. I don't want her to outshine me, so. Yay, two of my best mods are the first and second comments. Good job, guys. Oh, that's right. It is Sylvia's birthday today, isn't it? Happy birthday, Sylvia. Not today, tomorrow. Or today after midnight. But, yeah. Olivia, always a great sign when two mods come in before the captain. Yeah. I'm glad I gave you guys a heads up that I was doing this. And it's good to see you guys. It's good to see all of you, even though I can't see you. Boop. But anyway, Olivia, not quite a New Year's baby, is she? No, day before. Even Cassie, my youngest daughter, she's January 4th. Is her birthday, year 2000. We were going for that millennial baby, missed it by that much. Olivia says I hit like for Sylvia. This is your gift. I'll let her know that, Olivia. I'm sure she'll feel very good about that. Thank you. Much appreciated. Fleet Paw throws in $2. Sylvia's birthday means he's getting his freak on. Maybe. Might have done that tonight before this live. You'll never know. You'll never know. Geraldine is here. Happy New Year, Captain, and happy birthday, Admiral. Thank you very much. General Grievous stabs everyone with giant lightsaber. That's not very nice. Why would you do such a thing? The Force to deactivate the giant lightsaber and push General Grievous into a massive electric fence. Right. And Sturm von Alk is here, says Evening Captain. Evening. So hopefully everyone out there is doing well. As I said, hit that like button if you haven't already. We got 10 people watching and 8 likes. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, or you enjoyed the Christmas holiday, as well as the videos we released all that week. I guess there wasn't a live on the Trekyards channel today, so that's kind of sad. There was supposed to be one scheduled, but well, don't worry. We'll get back into the swing of things. As of like January 2nd, things are going to get back to normal around here. We've been kind of radio silent as of late, and it's just the way it is. It's a busy time of year for everybody, so we're doing the best we can, and don't worry, we'll get back into the swing of things soon enough. So bear that in mind. We haven't abandoned you, not completely anyway. Fleetbot says, my parents aimed to have my sister the 31st of December, 1995, so they could claim her on their 95 taxes. They has 2nd December 96, laughing my ass off. Oh, they missed it just by a little bit too. That's a shame. General Grievous, are you doing a New Year's Drunkyards? No, we are not. Like I said, tomorrow is Sylvia's birthday. We always have plans on Sylvia's birthday for having friends over and stuff. Is there a chance that I will jump in and do a little brief live with everybody here? Possibly, but I wouldn't hold your breath. We always go out for a nice dinner, her and I, and then we always have some of her friends over and we play Cards Against Humanity and a few other games like that. So it's usually a pretty, I wouldn't say quiet night, but it's a quiet night, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, no New Year's Eve Drunkyards or anything like that. Olivia throws in $5. Want cue weird conversation starter. Order Trekyards socks to be delivered to your mom's place. Forget about it. Wait a year when it finally delivers. I don't think it was a year that you said you ordered them. I think Fleetpod's way off base with that. But yeah, it is weird. Olivia receives some Trekyards socks. It's me on one sock, Sam on the other. I don't think anybody's ever bought the socks before from the Teespring store, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah. General Grievous, well, that's the universe getting karma on your parents. Gorgonzola, good evening, Captain. Must be hard for your wife. She never can have a birthday party and put an early end to the party. That's not the thing that bothers her. The thing that bothers her is that every time her friends or anything did something for her birthday, it always ended up being a New Year's Eve party. So she never felt special. So we do it completely differently. We don't really even acknowledge the new year when it comes in. Sometimes we will. It's like, hey, it's 12 o'clock. Happy New Year kind of thing. But we don't like do countdowns and stuff. We just spend time and focus on her. So that's the only way that it was hard for her. Her sister's birthday is, like, Sylvia's the oldest of three. But the middle sister, Sandra, she's born on Christmas Day. Less than a year after Sylvia was born. Yeah, so that's even a harder day, I think, to have a birthday on, is Christmas Day. So, Caven Maven, for the videos, is there a schedule preset? It's random on my end. And cheers to the January birthdays. My daughter is on the 8th, on the 5th. Nice. Is there a schedule preset? It's random on my end. I don't know what you mean by that, but yes, we always schedule videos. I always have videos coming out on the personal channel on Wednesdays and Fridays now. It's not random. I don't know what you mean by random. No, they're always scheduled and they're always planned. So, Stern Von Elk says membership's screwed up. How do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Clarify. Fleetpaw, $5. We're in the nexus right now, that stretch between Christmas and New Year's. We understand and we still love you. Oh, thanks, Fleetpaw. That's awesome. Yeah, basically, you can consider me incommunicado from like just December 23rd to like January 2nd every year. I just kind of go under the radar and just kind of take some time to chill out and not do much of anything. Because it is a weird time of year. Some places are open some days, some places are closed. It's all weird, and nobody knows what the hell is going on ever. So there's that. But yeah. Fleetpaw says Stuart doesn't have memberships on his channel, Stern Von Elk. It's true. I don't have memberships enabled here. I've been toying with the idea of it, but I'm not sure anybody would actually member up on this channel, so I haven't activated them yet or anything. I have the option to, obviously. I would just need to find a way. Actually, you know what? I might do it in the new year sometime. I might do it early. I've kind of asked people's thoughts on that, and nobody's really let me know if they want to do memberships on this channel. So I don't know. I don't really want to do something that nobody's interested in. So, yeah. Olivia, $5. One sock is going to get good use. One sock is going to get good use to it. The other is going to good will. Can you guess which one? I think you'd probably give the Captain Foley sock away to Goodwill, and you'd probably abuse the Samuel sock. That's what I think. I don't want to know what you're going to do with it, but yeah. Sternbonne, okay. Didn't realize it was his personal channel. Subscribe to both. Good man. Thank you so much. Gorgonzola, there is a strange kind of luck running in your wife's family. Well, the funny thing is, they had Sylvia on New Year's Eve, and then her mom didn't want to get pregnant again, but it was back in, well, the early 80s. But all her mom says about the fact that Sandra was born on December 25th, less than a year later, was breastfeeding is not a form of birth control, because the doctor told her as long as you're breastfeeding, you shouldn't get pregnant, so you should be fine. It's not true. So, not a big deal. Just Sandra and Sylvia are very close in age. So, and then I think the youngest sister, Susie, she's like 2 years younger than Sandra, but she's like, her birthday's in like June. Her birthday's like very close to my birthday. So, yeah, we're both Geminis. And it's funny because me and Sylvia's youngest sister, Susie, are very much alike personality-wise and stuff. And it's kind of weird because I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest out of 3 boys. Sylvia's the oldest out of 3 girls. But me and Susie, who are the youngest, are very much alike in our personalities and our tastes and things like that. So it's kind of funny, actually. So anyway, just a funny little thing. Nobody cares. All right. Olivia, Generations is a Christmas movie. I mean, apparently, yeah. Apparently it is. General Grievous, I feel so naked without my wrench over here, Fleet Pot. Oh, I guess we gotta moderate you up. Hold on. Hide user on this channel. Remove. Put user in timeout. Why don't I have the option to make you a moderator? Fleetpaw, can you throw a wrench at General Grievous? I mean, give him a wrench. Moderate him up here. I think I know he'll be good. So if you want to do that, I'd really appreciate it if you're able to. I can't for some reason on my end, which is really weird. And Fleetpaw says, oh God, Olivia, no. Oh God, no. I did not need that image running around in my brain, no. Fleetpaw says, well, I'm sure Stuart can fix that, Grievous. Just ask him. I can't, though, see? I cannot. I do not have the option to. Yeah, I know. I can't either. I don't have the option to, and I'm the goddamn... Hold on. Let me try something. Participant mode. Anybody? What the hell? Yeah, I can't make him a moderator either. I can go to your channel, I can pin your message, I can report you, I can remove your comment, I can put you in a timeout, or I can hide user on this channel. I'll have to take a look when I'm down on my PC and see if I can add you that way, General Grievous, because I can't. Usually during a live, I can like hand out wrenches or take them away at like nobody's business, but unfortunately I can't do that right now, so my apologies. General Grievous, a naked cyborg general shall dance in your nightmares. That's not too creepy at all. Geraldine, Klingon Ravenous notice just popped up in feeds for Trekyards. Oh, the Ravenous was like 2 weeks ago. So it's not random, it's just YouTube being stupid and not sending out notifications. Actually, let me just take a quick look at something here. Go back there. Just give me a second. I just want to check on something. Change account. Trekyards. Just popped up 11 minutes ago. Yeah, that was today's release. I messaged Sam before this live and said, no video today? What's going on? I completely fucking lost track of the fact I didn't think it was Saturday today. Otherwise, I would have checked in earlier. So yeah, Ravenous, sorry, we filmed a few weeks ago. It just got released now. So we did get a Saturday release out. Barely. So there you go. There is a Klingon Ravenous video up. Sorry, I thought the Ravenous was released already, but no, that was the Romulan rapier. I could have sworn that was released. What the hell? Anyway, regardless, I'll take a look at that later because I need to actually tag that video and stuff like that. So there you go. It was released 11 minutes ago because I messaged Sam and said, what, no release today? I'm confused. And we haven't missed a Saturday release in the 9 years that we've been doing Trekyards. So there you go. He's going to say that it was my responsibility, but I just have a feeling. Let's see what he said. Yeah, he thought it was Friday. So did I. Okay, yeah. We had a little misunderstanding there. Neither one of us thought it was Saturday today. Jesus Christ. It's that nebulous time of year. You just don't know what day it is. All right. That was a fun adventure to have together, guys. Okay, well, hurry up. Just a second. Having issues. Olivia Julius, $5. Happy birthday, Admiral. Just remember, you're not as old as you will be next year. May Stuart treat you like the queen you are. Oh, yes. Indeed. Indeed. That's all I'm going to say about that. Gorgonzola, I am the oldest of 3 and also the oldest of all cousins, 1st and 2nd degree. I have 4 uncles of 2nd degree younger than me. My sister only has 2. It sounds like a riddle. Olivia says I can't. Oh, did Olivia try? I cannot. Do not have the option to. You might have to do it from YouTube Studio. Shouldn't have to do it from Studio. Not on a live. Not when I'm on a live. I've always been able to just click somebody's name and there's always the moderator option. But let me head over to Studio and see if I can figure it out. Because, as usual, they're always changing things. And as a result... yeah, it's not an option in Studio. So nope. All right. Olivia, you were able to do mine a while ago without problems. I know, but YouTube's always updating things and this stupid app. Like now, the default option for going live on a phone is vertical. Who the fuck streams vertically for a live? Oh, TikTokers, those younger generation. So recommended and automatically set is vertical for a live. So you have to go in when I'm scheduling these or setting these up, but to go live, I have to go in, go to advanced settings and go down and select horizontal, even though in brackets beside vertical, it says recommended. Fuck no, nobody wants to watch a goddamn live vertically on their phone. What? No, that's not how things are done. Vertical video syndrome, VVS, not a cool thing. I absolutely hate it. I despise it. I hate, and you're like, but Stuart, some of your videos on this channel, the Friday ones, are vertical. Yeah, you know why? Because that's the only way you can get a short. That's the only way you can have a YouTube short, which uses and rides the YouTube short algorithm. So I have to do them that way. So they're convenient for a phone because that's all that today's goddamn generation understands. So if I want to use that shorts option and have it boost the channel, I have to do them that way, and I absolutely despise it. The previous 2 weeks before this, yesterday's video, were horizontal, even though they were under a minute. They still, and because they're under a minute, they still don't qualify for being a short because they're not vertical. But with what the context of the video was, I really want. Yes, it's a fucking rant alert. You're absolutely right, Olivia. I really wanted the beauty of the shots for the last 2 Fridays, those shorts. I wanted them to look beautiful, so I just did them horizontally. Analytics and all that be damned, right? So anyway, there you have it. But yeah, YouTube's always changing things. The app's always updating and changing things and moving things around and pissing me off. You know, engineers, they love to change things. I could prefer to honk to them a little Lego hands. I prefer to think of them as little Lego hands versus, yeah, they do look like Lego hands, don't they? Matt Boardman, did everyone here watch our film? Yeah, did you guys watch the Christmas Prodigy thing that Matt whipped up? It was amazing. Wish upon a protostar. He might have had a little help from a certain captain. Just saying. Hold on one second. I came up with the name Wish upon a protostar. Yeah. Might be a channel limitation. You don't have enough subs to a shitload of mods. No, that's not it. No, absolutely not. If you can do live content, no, that's not it. If you can do live content and you're making monetization money, you've hit all those requirements, then no, that's not it at all. Geraldine Carsonson, now we get something to watch after the live with Cap. Awesome. Stern Von Alk, what film? The Christmas one, right, Matt? Yes. To be fair, I've only left the house once this week to go pick up eggs from the farm down the road, so I don't know what day it is, what time it is, or even what we're still in 2023 or we're in 2024. Yep, Matt. So confirmed it's the Christmas one. Fleet Paw shared the link. Open that in a new tab if you haven't seen it already. I know it's after Christmas now, and I find once Christmas afternoon hits, well, late afternoon. Once that hits, I'm like, I'm in no mood to watch anything Christmas related at that point. Same with Halloween. Once it's like 3 a.m. on the 1st of November, like after midnight on Halloween, I'm like, I'm Halloweened out. I don't want to watch a horror movie. I don't want to do anything. Same with Christmas. So, but hopefully you guys will check it out if you haven't already, and go watch Prodigy on Netflix. You know what? Here's another rant alert coming because I wanted to help those analytics, but guess what? It's not on Netflix in Canada. No, it's not. Canada has Prodigy and all other Star Trek on 2 different services. One is CTV, the CTV app, and the other is the Crave app. So you can watch Prodigy on there, but it doesn't help with the Netflix analytics, and Netflix just bought Prodigy and are looking for their analytics. Can't give it to them, even though I would absolutely love to, because I want to help that show succeed and to get a 3rd season, but I can't. So, yeah. I've already gone over that in another live, I think. So, anyway. Ozzy said, how was the Lord Skeleton Hands Admiral's birthday? I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. It's tomorrow. Fleetpaw, TikTokers, the bane of our existence. You know, another thing I hate is when TikTokers are like, and it says like, creepiest things found in pit photos, and then they show you a fucking video or a photo. Like, that is the most lazy fucking content in the world. Or there's another guy that is like, it says like, the weirdest things caught on video. Like, what the like, nah. It's fucking lazy and annoying. Sure, some of the pictures are cool, some of the videos might be interesting, but the person that owns the account or does the work doesn't do anything. They just stand there and then they fill in the little words later and attach their clip. And that's how they do content. And we here at Trekyards bust our ass to give you unique new renders of ships, animations, research, talking to guests, interviewing, and we put all this fucking work into shit. And anyway, moving on. General Grievous. So any shows you've been watching lately, Stuart? Well, For All Mankind, of course. Me and Sylvia started watching The Expanse. Other than that, not really. No. Fleetpaw, that and Instagram models. Matthew Lebner, Happy New Year, everyone. Hello, Matthew. Good to see you. I still have your shirt. Don't worry. I'll be sending it out. I want to get some more stuff for you. But yes, good to see you. All hands rant stations. Yeah. Gorgonzola, so glad they didn't have vertical view screens for the younger audience on Oh my God, yeah, that would have been fucking annoying. You see, like, you know how the Protostar is like all glass and like the view screen pops up. Imagine if there's like 3 vertical ones and they're all showing a different 15-second clip of a hail. Like, because the attention span of people on TikTok is like fucking 3 seconds. That'd have been hilarious. Olivia, raise the boomer shields. I'm not a boomer, but okay. Do you even know what boomer means? You know why they're called boomers? It's from the baby boom, right after World War II. My dad's a boomer. But he was born in 1945. Those are boomers. Boomers. Baby boom. Boomers. I'm not a boomer, so... Anyway, that's another thing that annoys me, when people don't use the right phrasing for things like that, or don't understand what it means. Stern Von Ulk, soon the new generation will orient their TVs vertically. We are doomed. Oh my God. I mean, you're probably not wrong. And then they get an old widescreen movie and they hate it because like it's like super small because it's got to like stretch in vertical. I don't like black and white movies because they're black and white is old. It's the same thing. I don't like this movie. It's got black bars on the top and bottom. Fleetpaw, Olivia, you know not to use that word. That's not nice. Laughing my ass off. Matthew Lebner, congrats on all the holiday-themed videos and mini movies you all created. They were fantastic. Thank you, Matthew. We put a lot of work in before the holidays so we could chill out and do nothing during the holidays. Olivia, check out this Trekyards original. That'd be her ship. Don't go watch that. Fleet Paw, $2. I'm just glad they put Mariah up till next. I like Mariah Carey and I like the song. All I want for Christmas is you. Nothing wrong with that song. I hate that people are like, Mariah this, Mariah that. It's a great song. So, shame on you, Fleet Paw. Eric Martin says, I'm here and hit like. Course is done for the day. Good to see you, Eric. Glad you could make it. Welcome. Fleet Paw, yeah, Stewart's Gen X. So there, LOL. I'm just an elder millennial. Geraldine throws in $25 for a moderately adequate adult beverage for the Admirals B-Day. Birthday. Well, I have water. I could always go get something. Let me think about that. I might go have a shot. If I got another $20 super chat, I'll go get a drink and I'll take a shot for both Geraldine and whoever's super chats. I just don't really want to disturb the dog if I don't have to. But anyway, Clone of Jonathan. Shh. No one is supposed to even remember Gen X exists. We're the best generation. It's fine. Eric Martin. Boomers are from 1946 to 1965. I'm a Gen X. 1966 to 1980, I think. He would know. He's old, so. General Grievous, I like the Orville episode where people value in society was decided by social media likes. It poked fun at social media in a thoughtful way. Yeah, that was a fantastic episode. The up-down vote. Gorgonzola, if you had your own Hollow Suite, would you play black and white Hollow novels? Only if it was important to the story. But for a Hollow Suite, probably not. I like black and white movies just fine. There is a black and white sword game on PlayStation, which I don't like. The gameplay is fun, but I hate that it's in black and white and you can't colorize it. I would much prefer it in color. So, I mean, but it's not a classic or anything. It's new, trying to emulate an old look. So to say you're not going to watch a classic movie because it's in black and white, I think it's just silly. But if somebody's doing something new and you have the option to have it colorized, I'd go with colorized. I don't know. I don't think black and white adds anything to a new piece of media, unless it's like a flashback or like in Home Alone, the No Souls for Dirty Angels or whatever the, Merry Christmas, you have Filthy Animals, those clips that were for. Trying to emulate an old style movie or something, then it's fine. But honestly, I don't think black and white is needed nor really wanted. So anyway. General Grievous, I've thought about a fan film where a starship comes across the ruin of an ancient civilization so dependent on social media, when it went offline for a week, everyone destroyed each other. That'll be us. That'll be us. As soon as a solar storm hits, wipes out the grid, could take months to get everything back up and running, like just general power or even the internet could take months and maybe not even get the infrastructure back at all. If that ever happens and the sun's going into its busy phase, the sun is in a phase right now where it's violent. So odds are good it might happen. I think the last one happened in 1700 something. There was no technology really back then, so it didn't impact us, but well, it hit an impact. You know what I mean? It didn't impact us as a society. But yeah, if that happens again, we're fooked. We're very fooked. That might just happen on Earth. Fleet Pal, it's a good song until you hear it 29 times on an 8-hour shift at Walmart and 22 times on a 4-hour shift. It's fine. Don't you know how to tune things out? Olivia Julius, $2. Go get your wife. We can wish her a happy birthday. No. She is sufficiently tired from today's activities and is in bed early. So, no, I'm not going to go get her. I will pass on your birthday wishes to her when I see her either later tonight, because she went to bed early, so she's probably going to get up like later tonight, probably before I go to bed and hang out for a bit, or just I'll pass it on tomorrow. And who knows, tomorrow night when we're all gathered here around the table playing some games, I might go live for a few minutes, so me and her friends can wish her a happy birthday on a live, and you guys can jump into. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But no, I'm not going to go get her right now. I will pass it on to her, though. Thank you, Olivia. Ozzy says, I was born July 10th, 1964. Damn, you're like 10 years older than me, Ozzy. General Grievous, you don't want to know what the captain would get up to in a holosuite. Oh my. If you watch my lives long enough, you might have some sneaky suspicions and you might actually be on point with some of them. But yeah, you don't want to know necessarily. Eric Martin, I have to restart phone to super chat, so don't say anything good while I'm gone. That Eric guy. I'm telling you. So we got to be quiet and just not talk until Eric gets back. So cue the elevator hold music. I meant elevator music, hold music. You know what I mean? Elevator, not putting the elevator on hold. You know what I mean? Don't say you don't. Nah, we'll talk. Gorgonzola, I hate they colorized The Longest Day. It is the fucking last movie to ever win an Oscar for Best Black and White Camera. Geraldine Carstensen, shit, I'm a boomer. Boom, baby. It's all right. I like boomers. It's all these young fucking zillennials or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know. I don't even really care. The millennials, whatever. They don't have any respect for boomers. I do. I got you. Fleet Paw, you used the ceiling hooks, didn't you? Maybe. I cannot tell a lie. Ozzy, he might do a Foley maneuver on a live. We'll see. Eric Martin throws in $20. Get off your butt and go get a drink. I have spoken. I'll be right back. Please enjoy the library at your convenience. Browse the books. I will return. So, funny enough, I will finish off my Kraken spice rum. Got a bit left. We were cleaning off the bar because we ordered a new bar. We got a new dining room table. We got a coffee bar. We also are getting a pantry, and we're getting a nice stand-up vertical bar. Bars can be vertical. Video shouldn't be. Anyway, and we're going through all the liquor that we have on the bar. I'm like, holy shit, I got Kraken left. So I'll have to have 2 shots now. So one for Geraldine and one for Eric. Ugh. Sticky. Dun, 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 dun. That was double speed. Cheers. eyes are on. That one burned my tongue. All right. Next shot. Butt sakes. There we go. Fucking did it again. All right. Anyway, sorry. Here, another shot. Ting. Happy New Year to you guys. In case I don't see you tomorrow. Gorgonzola hums the music from Jeopardy. Yeah. How's that go again? Why can't I? Sometimes I'm really good with remembering things like that. Other times not so much. It's totally out of my brain. Fleet Paw, doing the Foley maneuver on a live would 1, get the channel demonetized, and 2, result in Stuart being canceled from YouTube for the rest of eternity. No, the Foley maneuver is just me showing off my nipples, lifting my shirt. It's happened before, and it'll happen again. That's the Foley maneuver. Ozzy, will your bar be 10 forward? Maybe. You guys will see it at some point, I'm sure. Geraldine, yes, Fleet Paw, but could have stuck the landing. But could he have stuck the landing? Ah. Don't know what you mean. Stick what landing? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there. Anyway, Fleet Paw. Oh, you're right. I was thinking the full Foley. I'm laughing my ass off. Yeah, the full Foley. Ain't nobody want to see that. But yeah. Anyway, I still need to find a thing to do, a video to record for this Wednesday on the Captain Foley personal channel. I don't have a Wednesday video scheduled. Don't have one filmed. I'll probably be filming that on the Tuesday. Hopefully it'll be out by Wednesday. There might be a hiccup this week as far as the Captain Foley personal channel videos go, and I apologize for that. Hopefully you don't hate me. And if you do, too bad. Chat filter, all messages. Why was my chat filter on top messages only? Fan funding, super chat, super sticker, channel membership, gifting. Oh, I don't want to do that. That just shows only the super chats. All messages. See, they're changing shit on YouTube on me, and I hate it. Eric Martin, there should be a triple Foley like the triple Lindy from Back to School. Triple Lindy from Back to School. I don't know what that is. It's Back to School. I think the Back to School is a movie, isn't it? I don't know. Hit like, everybody. So what are some of your New Year's Eve plans, guys? What are you guys doing? I'll wait. Yeah. But I got a lot of cool stuff for Christmas. Sylvia got a lot of cool stuff for Christmas. She's getting a lot of cool stuff for her birthday. And don't worry, there's a lot more content and stuff going to the Captain Foley personal channel. Hope you guys have been enjoying the shorts on Friday. Every Friday I'm doing like under a minute long short. It's drawn a lot of traffic to the channel. So yay me. It helps the analytics. It helps the algorithm. It helps getting new subscribers. It helps getting new viewers. It's been awesome. So every Friday, I hope, you're going to see a short. Some of them might be weird and kind of obtuse, a little bit, you know, out there. Some will be like very on point. This is a thing. Here's the thing about this thing. Boom. All in under a minute. So hopefully you guys are enjoying those. I know that people don't have a lot of time sometimes to watch stuff. So those minute-long videos, I think, actually do very much help the channel. And sorry, YouTube, but I don't want to film them vertically. Some I will, just to keep a regular flow of shorts coming into the channel. But honestly, as long as they're under a minute for me, I think people are going to watch them. So, please put up the back to school triple Lindy link. These kids today. Okay. Gorgonzola. We will have a fondue and deep fry some broccoli and shrimps in it. For New Year's Eve, is that what you're doing? How do you deep fry things in fondue and deep fry some broccoli and shrimps in it? You're going to deep fry the broccoli and shrimps in the fondue? Or are you going to deep fry them and then dip them in the fondue? And is the fondue chocolate or cheese? Please, for the love of God, tell me. I hope that's cheese. I'm scared. I'm scared. Fleet Paw. Not a damn thing. I think I'll have a shot or two at midnight, but that's about it. Wish you were closer. You could come hang out with Sylvia and myself for Sylvia's birthday. And her friends, of course. It's not just me and her. There's multiple people here. General Grievous, planning on a relaxing night playing my guitar for New Year's Eve. Oh, nice. Now, General Grievous, having as many arms as General Grievous does in fact have, how do you play the guitar? And do you only play one guitar or do you play multiple guitars? Very interested to hear General Grievous playing guitars multiple. Would be awesome. Just saying. Eric Martin, we are getting a tray of and sandwiches and desserts and making some mystery punch, which really kicks your ass. Where are you celebrating, Eric? I might have to come by and crash your party. Fleet Paw, Triple Lindy, okay. I will not be checking out that link, just for the record. So, happy birthday to the Admiral. Thank you. You know what? I'll click the link. Back to school, the Triple Lindy scene. All right. Oh, the Rodney Dangerfield movie. Yeah. I know that. Yeah, I've seen this scene. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, but yeah, now I know what the fuck you're talking about. Thank God. Thank you for sharing that, Fleet Paw. But yeah, Rodney Dangerfield. I'm getting no respect. Yeah, no. I haven't even thought about this movie in forever. It's quite the dive. It's pretty good. You guys need to watch it. I'd show it to you, but that would be bad. I forgot Polly from Rocky movie is in this too. Yeah, I need to go back and watch this movie. I haven't seen it in so long. Anyway, back to the show. General Grievous, 2 guitars at once, of course. I'm my own band. And then along comes Obi-Wan Kenobi, cuts off some of your arms, and you got some drumsticks for someone else. It works out beautifully. There's Sylvester Nachi tomorrow. We need to go around with cowbells and sing when a door opened and got goodies for that. That was in the old country. Nice. Um, Lulosons, who's snoring? My fucking dogs. I got 2 pugs and a chihuahua. The pugs always snore, even when they're not sleeping. My dogs. I don't know why people have to ask that question. Gorgonzola 86. There are 5 different styles of fondues in the world. The other 3 are wine fondue, Asian broth fondue called hot pot in North America, and fondue bourguignon, which is using the pot to deep fry in it. Really? I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Thank you, Gorgonzola. Eric Martin, Paulie is in it, and Terry Farrell from DS9. I'll have to go back and watch it. Kit 10K, hey Cap, hope you had a good one. I myself actually had a relaxing one for once. Nice. Had a pretty busy day actually. We had to go visit family and celebrate Sylvia's birthday and Sylvia's sister's birthday, even though they're tomorrow. Well, Sylvia's is tomorrow, and Sandra's was on the 25th, Christmas Day. We kind of celebrate them all at once. Cassie would have been there, but Cassie had something else to do, so she couldn't make it. So, yeah. So it was another family type day. I see Sylvia's family a lot at the end of the year. But that's fine. I like her family, so it's fine. Ozzy, just back to school yesterday. Terry was so young. Long live the pugs and Dot. Thank you, Ozzy. Sounds like my cats. Cats? You have cats that snore? Right now, it's only Precious that's snoring. Lola's pretty quiet, which is odd. It's usually the other way around. Eric Martin, Hope Cap doesn't get his General Grievous cough back. It comes around at certain times of year. It can. But yeah, no General Grievous cough for a while now. Hers, there is only one kind of fondue. It's made with Gruyere and Emmental cheese and wine and a hint of kirsch. Let's take that, fondue people. Kid 10K, you have snoring dogs with you, and I have a snoring cat right here next to me. Nice. We Swiss invented the fondue. Ozzy, and you had also had the young Iron Man back school in that movie. The young Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is in the movie. General Grievous, he stopped coughing because he didn't want to pay me royalties for the cough. That's Scrooge. Can neither confirm nor deny that that is in fact the case. It's soon 2024 and you haven't visited the captain yet. Oh, you're going to Fleet Paw shit? Yeah, Fleet Paw. Why haven't you come visit me? You'll have to do that this summer. I would love to visit with you this summer. That'd be awesome. Looks like Olivia has left the chat, so Olivia's not here. So Gorgonzola, it is always easier to ignore the rest of the world if it's blocked by the Alps. We also allow the Americans and Japanese to build cars and even the French, but that might have been a mistake. But they have very good suspension in French cars. That's because the suspensions kind of give in. The French are very good at giving in. The surrender, white flag. Eric Martin, I feel like ordering pizza now that courses are over. Pizza sounds good. Actually, Sylvia and myself made pizza meatloaf yesterday as part of our Chef's Plate subscription. It was really good. Some Italian herbs in the meat and some breadcrumbs. You make the meatloaves as usual. You put like a pizza sauce with Italian herbs in it on top, and then mozzarella cheese. In my mind, the only thing that was missing was pepperonis. Either mix some pepperonis in with the meat, or just put them on top of the marinara sauce under the cheese. Would have been really good. But it was fantastic. It was such good meatloaf. Ozzy, yes, Robert Downey Jr. is in Back to School movie. Nice. Don Ranger Power is here. Hope everyone is well on this final Saturday of the year. Fleet Paw, so do it, Eric Martin. We're having pizza for dinner as well. We also manufactured cars back in the 1910s to the 1930s. Until the 80s, we had a semi-truck manufacturer that pioneered lots of stuff semis still have today, like engine brakes. That's my imitation of an engine brake. Pretty good, huh? Felt like you were there. Switzerland had two mountain ranges, the Jura and the Alps. Fleet Paw, but don't order it with pineapple, Eric Martin. Yeah, no pineapple on your pizza. I didn't read Ozzy's comment because I feel like banishing Ozzy to the realms of the netherworld for suggesting to order pineapple on pizza. So take that for what it's worth. But yeah. Notice I'm going live earlier tonight as well. Hopefully we'll get a few more people in here that aren't normally here for the late night lives. But considering this is a personal channel, I don't think that's necessarily the case. We got 22 people right now and 24 likes. That's amazing. But if you haven't hit like yet, if you're one of the people that joined later, by all means hit that like button. Let's try to get those likes up. And yeah. Gorgonzola, I would have expected pizza meatloaf to be wrapped in pizza bread like pigs in a blanket. Well, no. It wasn't like to eat like with your hands or anything, and it wasn't a standalone thing. It also had steamed cooked carrots in butter, which was so good, and then potatoes, fried up potatoes, not fried, but baked potato, not baked potato, chopped up into little cubes, seasoned, to put in the oven. Potatoes, whatever you call those. Eric Martin, the Swiss invented the Jake brake. Is that what it's called? Kit 10K, pineapple and anchovies on pizza. Vomit. Eric Martin, you sure don't want normal people for a late. You sure don't want normal people for a late night live. That's true. Fleet Paw, oopsie. Eric Martin, home fried potatoes. Home fries. Sure. We'll call them that. It's Food Yards on Channel Foley. Yes. Food Yards always creeps into it. Kid 10K says, I just realized you're doing this on your channel and not the Trekyards channel. Yeah, I've been doing the late night lives over here as of late. Just because they don't really fit with Trekyards. I do get the reason I did them over there for so long was I had a bigger audience, but most of the people that know Trekyards and that tuned into those are also subscribed over here. So I figured it's probably better to keep the Captain Foley personal lives on the personal channel. But hey, I could be wrong about that. Not really, because I'm me, but I could be wrong about that. Food. 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 I gotta find that fucking audio clip again. It's so buried in the chat now. Matt Boardman's not here. He was here for like 5 seconds. Hi, I'm Matt Boardman. I'm here. And then noped out. So he needs to like remix that and send me a clip I can use in a different format. You'd probably have more luck finding it scrolling back through the live chat, Fleetpaw. And then I don't know if you can. There's probably an option to send it again. You can send it to another messenger chat. You could send it like my personal one, or you could send it back to the live one, so it's the last thing in the feed. If you want to do that, and I said feed, that has to do with food. Gherkinzola, best pizza: tomatoes, anchovies, sardines, olives, capers, and Emmental cheese. Yummy but intense. Very fishy. Very fishy. Anchovies, sardines, and capers. My favorite pizza, if we're really gonna go with this, I usually prefer a thin crust, but regular crust is fine. But pepperoni, olives, hot peppers, ham, and or bacon, preferably both. But you don't want too many toppings as well, because then it gets a little hard to eat. So honestly, if I had to pick just 3 toppings for a pizza, it'd be pepperoni, green olives, and hot banana bell peppers, or hot banana peppers. Get 10K. And speaking pizza, have you ever tried making homemade stuffed crust pizza? I've done it with string cheese by rolling it into the crust. It can be a pain in the ass, but the end result is usually worth it. Have not tried making that on my own. No. Don says mine is pepperoni as well. Yeah, I really love the thin crust Domino's pepperoni passion pizza. I think just it's extra pepperoni on it. Sometimes I have pepperoni and like Brooklyn style pepperoni. Just that is like so good. But yeah, I actually really like the hot peppers and stuff, especially if we got a calzone. I mean, yeah. I also like Canadian style pizza. That does not have pineapple on it, for the love of God. That's like mushrooms, ham, bacon, pepperoni, I think green peppers. I think that's what's on a Canadian. It's really good, regardless. Or meat lovers. I love meat lovers pizza. Cheese pizza. Cheese pizza's all right in a pinch. But who the fuck just orders cheese pizza? Eric Martin just ordered it. Thanks for the advice. Nice. What did you get on it? What kind of pizza did you order? What size did you get? Did you get cheesy bread? Did you get garlic bread? Did you get garlic cheesy bread? Did you get cheesy garlic bites? Did you get garlic bites? Did you get cinnamon twists? What did you get with it? What was the... Oh, here it is. What did you order? In full detail, Eric.
Food. 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 Food.
Now we're entering the food charts part of the show today. Beatboxing by Matt Boardman. Lyrics by Fleetpaw. I sent another clip. Should I play it? I'm frightened. I think it's just the same clip, but regular speed. That was the sped up speed.
Food.
Yeah, that's the regular speed.
Food. Food.
Good shit, good shit, good shit. Yeah. I gotta come up with some goddamn lyrics to play over this. because I think it'd be good. Pizza, it's the bomb. Pepperoni, I don't know. I ain't much of a rapper. I can't do freestyle. Thank you, Fleet Paw, for sending those. Oh, that makes me smile. Okay, let's move along.
Pizza did you order?
Oh, there we go. I don't want to hear my sorry ass. I love the deluxe pizza as well. Gorgonzola, be careful in Europe when you order a pizza. What you call pepperoni is a salami here, and ordering pepperoni will get you hot peppers. All good. I like salami and hot peppers, so if they mix it up, fine. Something new to try. General Grievous, sausage, pepperoni, and red pepper flakes are my favorite toppings. Red pepper flakes can go on pretty much any pizza, yeah. Ozzy, pepperoni, bacon, ham, Canada, cheese, onions. Well, I don't like onions on my pizza, so it's not part of a Canadian. So, the Food Yard's official theme song, yes. Kid 10K, forgot to tell you, my second youngest niece got me Batman Arkham Trilogy for my Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Love all three games. I also seem to find myself playing as the 1989 Batman suit. UCAP, I love the games as well. I haven't played most of them all the way to completion. My favorite actually is Batman Arkham VR, because you actually get to do VR stuff in the Batcave as well as Wayne Manor, and it's a really cute, not cute, well, it's cute in its own way. It's a short VR game. I've streamed it a few times. It's got a definite endpoint. It's not super long. There's some really cool stuff you can do. But yeah, which bat suit do I? It's the one that comes with it. I don't think there's any additional ones. But I do like the 1989 Batman, so. Food Yards is cool. Come and tune into Food Yards, only on Channel Foley. It is on now. Ordered medium extravaganza. It doesn't help me. What's on an extravaganza? That could be anything. What's on it, my friend? He's very vague. I don't think he ordered a pizza for real and for real life. I would need to see a picture, and he's not going to send me a picture because he didn't order a pizza. He's just messing with me. But we ate late tonight, so it's not like I'm hungry or I'm going to be like, after this, I need to go get a pizza. It's not going to work this time, guys. It's not going to work. Shame on all of you. General Grievous, would a Canadian pizza have maple syrup flavored crust? No, that's just disgusting. No. What neck of the woods are you from, Italy or France? Oh, he's asking Gorgonzola. Gorgonzola says, will there be pizza places in the 21st century that put gach and Ferengi tube grubs on pizza? Probably, yeah. SC Scout Guy, I had my first colonoscopy next week. Your 40s are not fun. What is it with you Americans getting colonoscopies? Every time I go to Wonderfest, I hear everybody, I had my second or third colonoscopy last week, or I got a colonoscopy in a month. I'm 49, and I still haven't had a colonoscopy. Why do you like things shoved up your ass in America? What is up with that? I really don't understand. I go to Wonderfest and I feel like I'm older than some of these people that have had 3 colonoscopies. It's like, I don't understand. I'm going to be 50 in May and have yet to have a colonoscopy or a prostate exam. I don't understand. Please enlighten me, because, oh my God. Kit 10K, I'm not eating a pizza right now. I'm eating a spicy chicken sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper jack cheese. Definitely one of my favorite things to eat. Nice. Sounds good. See, Scout Guy, health insurance requires it when you hit 40 and then once every 5. Okay, that makes fucking sense. Your health insurance. See, we got free health care here. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. We have a higher rate of colon cancer in the U.S. I mean, apparently it's probably because you're getting fucking colonoscopies all the time. You're scraping the inside of your ass and it's fucking causing cancer. I'm not old enough for that, says Joe Creepus. Fleet Paw. So, doctors recommend colonoscopies for men over 40 for colon cancer screening. But you're saying that your doctors are better than Canadian doctors? My doctors never recommended I go for one. Why is that, Fleet Paw? I think it's all part of your insurance. That makes a lot of sense, actually. They don't want to insure you if there's a chance of it, so they're like, go get checked for this shit. That way, if you have any indications of it, we cannot accept your application for insurance. Eric Martin, colonoscopy, have a cigarette afterwards. No, I'm not going to say it. I could say something, but I'm not going to. Fleet Paw, prostate exams happen in your 50s. I'm going to be 50 in May. Oh. Americans, Cap, they are strange. Are there any Americans in this chat? Yeah, they're pretty much all American, I think. Gorgonzola, I had a free checkup my health insurance offers every 3 years from 35th birthday on. My physician told me not to come back for the next one because he didn't like the way you smelled. Fleepaw, because you're Canadian and don't have profit-driven healthcare, they charge like $6,000 for one I've heard. Hold on, whoa. $6,000 for what? A colonoscopy? They charge $6,000 to the doctor? That makes sense. Yeah, go get one every 5 years because we want to make fucking money. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I went for a colonoscopy. It's free. I don't know if I'll ever get a colonoscopy, but hey. Yeah, it's just you Americans are like, my colonoscopy, I had one a month ago. I have one fucking three weeks from now. I have one tomorrow. It's like, Wonderfest is just fucking colonoscopy talk. They're all older guys that are like, I'm going for my 13th colonoscopy. It's like, oh, yay. But that makes more sense. If it's insurance, it makes a lot more sense. Or says, oh my God, I better go into hiding then after saying that. Blue shirt Picard is or SC Scout Guy. Yeah, it is going to be $8,000 for the colonoscopy, but my insurance is covered. That's fucking rich. I almost said so. I grew up in the 80s. I almost said something I shouldn't have right there, but that is ridiculous. $8,000 for a fucking colonoscopy. Wow. Eric Martin, it's the prep for a colonoscopy I don't like. They drug you up for the actual exploration. I know that. I know you have to like empty your bowels and drink all this like shit. This like liquid. I understand all that. I know the process. Sylvia used to be a nurse. Sylvia knows all about that, those medical procedures and shit. So I'm well aware of the situation and Jesus fucking Christ. How do we go from food yards to fucking ass yards? Anyway. Ozzy, I was born East LA, California. Nice. Gorgonzola, I will get the free skin cancer screening next year, but I have high risk for it. Trekyards is here. Hey, Cap. Hey, Trekyards. Free in Canada. No notification. Well, I'm live, Trekyards. Welcome to the party. We've already gone through talking about food, pizza specifically. Now we're talking about colonoscopies and the ripoff that is the American healthcare system and the insurance scams that they're running over there, because that is ridiculous for a price for a colonoscopy. That's just bullshit. So the healthcare fuck me sideways. Fuck me sideways. Like, our healthcare system isn't the best. There's obviously problems with it. And waiting in the emergency room for 4 hours for something that's like minor but inconveniencing, it's a pain in the ass, but it's free. Like, there are certain procedures that have to be paid for, obviously, here in Canada, but majority of it is covered. It's just, it's free, but we still pay for it through. Well, of course you do. That's, who gives a shit? Ozzy, what stay in Vegas with Trekyards room key? Yeah. Eric Martin, keep it up, folks. We are getting under his skin. Eric wants to get under my skin. He wants to perform a colonoscopy on me. Fleet, the prep shit is absolutely disgusting. General Grievous, free colonoscopy from the Admiral. LOL. I'm just gonna say, that's the one that I was gonna say, but I didn't decide not to say. But now you said that, I'm gonna say this. I give the Admiral a free colonoscopy at her request. Might have done so earlier. Take from that what you will, or not. Don't. Just ignore what I said. I didn't say anything. What? I think somebody hacked the feed there and substituted some dialogue, but Trek or not, yes. First thing I heard was basically ass yards. Yeah, welcome to the channel. And this technically, this is not food yards nor ass yards here, because this is not Trek Yards. This is the Captain Foley personal channel. So I don't know what we're going to call the food section of these shows now. Who switched the channel from food yards to what the captain just said? SC Scout guy. When my brother got his colonoscopy, the power went out at the doctor's office while the probe was in some guy. They were freaking out because the generator didn't come in. Oh my God. What a shitty situation. Get 10K. Let's get back to food yards. I absolutely love mozzarella sticks. What about you, Kat? I like mozzarella sticks. I prefer to dip mozzarella sticks in ranch dip than marinara personally, but hey. Hezraz. Yeah, but at least I don't have to pay 8K every time. Never had one. But rather pay taxes instead of each time. That is the point of taxes. Yeah. Plus the taxes also take care of our roadways and all this other shit. So I don't really, sure we bitch about taxes, but at the same time, it's like, don't have to pay $40,000 for somebody to go in and have a baby. They just go and have a baby and they don't have to pay. So I have no problem helping out other people. Up next on Food Yards, stuffed burgers and onions. I like stuffed burgers. Not a huge fan of cooked onions, though. I like raw onions on burgers just fine. But caramelized onions, I'm not the biggest fan of. I do eat them, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't. I'd rather not, right? But yeah, stuffed burgers are great. There's some really good stuffed burgers that we get. They have like bacon and cheese in them. So good. So good. Fleet Paw, you only wait 4 hours? Bless you, sir. That's like 3 shortest wait times I've heard of. Oh, that was being generous. Sometimes it'll be 6 hours, sometimes more. But yeah, it's just a lot of long wait times, that's all. Hezraz, up next on Food Yards. I am sipping a nice red wine. I got wine downstairs, which I'm probably going to have some tomorrow night for Sylvia's birthday. But right now I have Kraken. If anybody wants to super chat, I'll have another shot. If not, that's cool too. Yeah, this is all the Kraken I have left. I have to get rid of it because no sense putting this in the new bar when it comes because it's so little. General Grievous, and welcome to Trekyards After Dark. Hey, you took from that what you wanted to. I didn't say anything. Gorgonzola, we are so glad we have one of the best health insurance systems here in Germany. My dad has a brain tumor and needed two very complicated surgeries, chemo and radiation therapy. And in the US, my parents would have lost their house for that. Yeah, Germany's healthcare system is better than Canada's. A lot of places are better than Canada, but Canada's better than the US. Sorry. But there's much other better healthcare systems out there than Canada's. Canada has its own problems. Don't get me wrong. Our fucking stupid provincial premier, Doug Ford, dumb cunt. He wants to privatize healthcare, and he's fucking dumbasses. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. Eric Martin, gotta go get the pizza. Keep after him, folks, while I'm gone. What you gotta go get? You gotta pick it up? You didn't get delivery? You didn't pay extra for delivery? You doing pick up only? Eric, disappointed. Les disappointed. Food Yards, now renamed to Chef Foley Show. General Grievous, Ensign, we've lost contact with the colon probe. Main power is offline. Switch to auxiliary backups. Fleet Paw, $2. Yeah, I figured you were going that way with that. That way with what? I don't know what you're talking about, Fleet Paw. Fleet Paw. I took an ex-girlfriend to the ER for a colonoscopy. It wasn't a great first date. Thank you for sharing, Fleet Paw. Really? Oh, no, sorry. I took an ex-girlfriend to the ER and we waited for 10 and a half hours. Only to be told it's really bad acid reflux. You'll be fine. She thought she was having heart issues. Through shares and rising prices, flow money to their own pockets. That's funny because probably, I was just going back to Fleet Paw's thing. Probably about 5 or 6 years ago, Sylvia and I wanted to go out for a night without the kids because the kids were still at home at that point. And so we kind of arranged a date night, went out, and at supper I was having chest pains like crazy. And so I'm like, I think I should probably go to the hospital because I'm worried that these chest pains or something. And it's funny, you know, when you go into the ER in Canada and say you have chest pains, it's like, boom, right into the back. They hook you up. You fucking skip the line. Problem is, then you're stuck in a bed for like 4 hours while they do all their monitoring and shit. But yeah, if you say you have chest pains and you think you're having a heart attack, there's no wait time. You're fucking back. They put you back there. That being said, you do wait in the hospital for a while on a gurney. Not on a gurney, but like in a bed. And kind of ruined date night, but turns out I was fine. But yeah. So yeah, I guess if you think you're having a heart attack and they still make you wait 10 hours, that's rough. That's rough. Sounds more like ER on Channel Foley. Get 10K. I remember when you and the Admiral were doing a live, had a pizza delivered, and one of the dogs got out, and you had to chase the dog in the snow in your bare feet. Which dog was it again? That was Lola. Yeah, that was last year. Yeah, the pizza arrived. Sylvia and I were high on mushrooms during that live, just so you guys know. And yeah, the dog got out and just wanted to lick the delivery person because they had brought food. And yeah, I was in bare feet and had to run out in the snow. It was last Christmas, that one. That was like our Christmas or our New Year's kind of around that time live. Yeah. I remember that. Gorgonzola 86 says, I have a 22-second walk to a real Italian pizza place. The dad of the owner once had a shootout with the mafia. Can't get more Italian than that. Hezrez says, in Alberta, in Canada, if you tell them you have chest pains or are bleeding heavily, you get in fast. Yeah, same here. General Grievous, when I was 19, I had a bad allergic reaction to an inhaler. I thought I was having a heart attack. I had to wait 2 hours. Then they gave me oxygen for an hour, did an EKG, and then slapped me with a $4,000 bill. Fuck me sideways. That sucks. That absolutely sucks balls. Hezrez. Once cut my finger at work and had to get stitches. Once I told them I was bleeding, I got in around 30 minutes. I wasn't bleeding too bad. Probably would have got in faster with heavier bleeding. Yeah. Hey, don't get me wrong. The healthcare system in Canada is not perfect. It's not even great at times, but it's at least free. If you do get picked up by an ambulance and have to go to the hospital, you might get an ambulance bill, but that's like $45 that you might have to pay like a month or two after you get the ride to the hospital. Depending on which ambulance picks you up, whether it's from the hospital or whether it's one of the other ambulance depots. My dad was a paramedic, an EMT, emergency medical technician, for 34 years, 34, 36, I can never remember. But yeah, he was a ambulance driver is what we always called him when we were kids. But he saved so many lives. He's got PTSD because of his job. But yeah, he was a hero in my books. Still is a hero in my books because he's been retired for a number of years now. But yeah, it's rough, man. I think the ambulance attendants, like the EMTs, should be getting paid just as much as doctors, in my personal opinion. I think, in fact, they actually save more lives than doctors do because they're out in the EMTs are out in the field. They're like stabilizing people to get them to the hospital. So, but anyway, that's a whole other diatribe, which I'm not going to go off on. And Grievous, I didn't have a heart attack that night, but I almost did when I got the bill. Is this my bill or your phone number? Fleetpaw, I got hit with a $600 bill for a physical and tests the doctor wanted. She told me my insurance covered it. It covered the physical. It did not cover the $600 blood tests. That's rough. All blood tests here are free. Physicals, like, you'd have to pay for certain things when you go to the doctor. Like, if you want a doctor's note to get off of work, some doctors will charge you $20. Some won't charge you anything. Like, my family doctor's really good for that kind of stuff. But funny, when I give Sam a note from the doctor saying I'm sick, he still makes me work. So, but yeah. Irvingdale says, I once had to wait half an hour with a ruptured ligament in my foot. They took in someone first who came with an ambulance because his teacher thought he broke his kneecap. Turned out to be a scratch and didn't even need a bandage. I was in pain. Yeah. Yeah, if you break a leg or a foot or something, sorry, you still might be... They'll check you in at the ER, emergency room. They'll, like, take all your information, and then they'll, like, go sit in a chair, and then you got to wait. And it could be up to 4 hours. My son broke his arm once, and I hate hospitals. I'm not going to wait in a hospital. So I dropped Sylvia and my son off at the hospital and then went home. She's like, you're fucking irritating me because you hate being here. Go home. For the love of God, I'll stay with him. And I think they took him 4 hours to get him in, and he had a broken arm the whole time. Sure, they gave him some pain medication and stuff while he was waiting, but like shit like that kind of sucks. Just, I figure no matter what happens to me, if I break an arm or whatever, I'm going to go and be like, I'm also having chest pains. I'm having a heart attack. Can you please help? Yep, you get right back. So that's the way I plan on doing it. General Grievous, ambulance bills here in the U.S., you don't want to know. Basic car ride is $1,800. Advanced care is $2,500. Yeah, and if you get brought in via the helicopter, the air ambulance, you're looking at like a $42,000 bill in the U.S. Here you get helicoptered in, you don't have to pay that. So Hopefully you're never in an accident where you need to be helicoptered into the hospital, though. So, SC Scout Guy, I have a pond on my property, and my kid found a four-wheeler sunk in it. I had to call the police, and they investigated, and some kid got it for Christmas and trespassed and drove it into my pond. Oh my God. It was brand new and totally ruined. Oh no. No. You know, give it. Some people will literally drive or Uber themselves to the ER. Yep. Ezra, in Alberta, you get your first ambulance ride for free, but you have to pay $250 to $500 for further rides. But insurance usually pays for it because Alberta is run by idiots. One of my best friends lives in Alberta, Grand Prairie to be exact. And yeah, I visited Alberta like 2 years ago to see him. Alberta is the Texas of Canada. Lots of trucks, lots of belt buckles and cowboy hats. It's an interesting place. Hezraz, I still qualify for free ambulance ride. Everybody's saying true Kit 10K, very true Kit 10K. What did he say that you're saying that about? The last thing he said was me running out in the snow on my bare feet. Unless I'm missing a comment. Still on top messages? No. Why did it switch back to top messages? Go to all messages. Kit 10K, yeah, I've heard here in the US that a medevac chopper ride to a hospital without insurance can cost roughly around $40,000. I could be wrong. If true and it was me, I'd have to shoot myself. Yeah. I said 42,000 because that's what I had heard, but yeah. Ambulance to the hospital in Germany, 10 euros. Nice. Hezrez. Oh my God. My friend's grandma drove herself once to the hospital when she was having a heart attack because she didn't want to pay for an ambulance. Ay, ay, ay. Gorgonzola, helicopter to hospital in Germany, 10 euros. Jesus Christ. That's great. See, Germany's definitely head and shoulders above us as far as healthcare goes. So, Fleet Palace, Stuart, trust me, if I get hurt when I'm visiting, I'm going to say, ship me to a U.S. hospital. Just send me to the one in London. That's the other great thing. If I get hurt when I'm in the U.S. on a trip, the hospital in the U.S. might bill me, but my insurance, like the Ontario insurance would cover it. Canada insurance would cover it. Plus you get extra travel insurance and stuff too. But yeah. Switzerland's Air Rescue Rega is if you're a member, the ride is free. Otherwise, the insurance has to pay. They even fly to other countries to pick folks up. Example, to Canada. Nice. Hezraz, is it true? And oddly, at Trekyards, it is true. And oddly enough, many of the people who live in Alberta are from other provinces originally. Yeah, like my buddy Jay. He's from Ontario, which he's actually thinking of moving back now. He's going to be moving back. He's coming back to visit again in February, but he's probably going to be moving back this summer. He's been out there for probably 8-9 years, but he's coming back. So, because he hates living out there. So, General Grievous got a bunch of disguises. Get a bunch of disguises, some mustaches and wigs, so you can get unlimited free rides. Hezraz, LOL, I wish it would work, but I have to show my Alberta healthcare card. They will see through it. I know a guy whose company sent him back to Canada for hospitalization on a private jet because it was cheaper to do all of that than keep him in a U.S. hospital. Yeah. Yeah. Gorgonzola, is that high Is that by rodeo in Alberta too? By rodeo. You mean the Calgary Stampede? I mean, yeah, yes. Don't know if that's what you mean. Big rodeo. It's that big rodeo. Again, do you mean the Calgary Stampede? Because yes, it is. Yeah, Alberta is just Texas. It's the Texas of Canada. And I love how Texans are like, we can drive for fucking 4 hours, not leaving the state. Bitch, please hold my beer. Ontario is a bigger state than or a bigger province, sorry, than Texas is. Matter of fact, Ontario as a province is bigger than Scotland, Ireland, England. I don't know, all that shit over there combined. It's bigger than the UK. So Sam complains about going on a 2-hour car ride to his mom's house. I'm like, bitch, you can drive for 12 hours and still be in Ontario. We got a big goddamn province. Just saying. It's called the Calgary Stampede in Calgary. Yes. Gorgonzola did. Yes, I did not know the name nor the place. Yeah. There you go. Calgary Stampede. Fleet Pass Swiftback. You can drive for 3 days in Ontario and still be in Ontario. Laughing my ass off. You're not wrong, especially if you're driving up north. Switzerland size. 3 days is too much. 3 days is a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's a big goddamn province. Switzerland size would fit in one of the Great Lakes. It's true. Ezra, the funniest part of Alberta is when the very conservative seniors whine about having to pay more for health care every year. Hello, you voted that decision in. You can't have both. The length of them there ice roads. Ice roads are nuts, man. There's none around my area, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, the ice roads are insane. Well, this is quite a diverse night for discussion here on Captain Foley Late Night. Eric's not back. I wonder if he's making love to his pizza. For my assumption is he had to go pick it up because he had to leave. So, hope he's okay. Oh, there he is. Extravaganza. You didn't tell us what was on the extravaganza. Trek or not, have you ever been that far north, Cap? I've been up to North Bay, which is about 6.5-hour drive from where I live. Ironically, when I go to Wonderfest in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, that's a 7.5-hour drive in the opposite direction. So, yeah, I think the farthest I've been is pretty sure Sudbury farther than North Bay, or is North Bay further? I can't remember. I've been to Sudbury and North Bay, so whichever one's further north is how far I've been. I've also been through Alberta, been through Saskatchewan, been through Alberta, and been through BC. And I went all through the Rockies when we went through into BC. But when we went to, there's 2 ways to get from Ontario, where I am, to BC. You can go down through the States, which is much shorter. And so you cross the border, get in the States, and you cross the border, get back into Canada, and like Saskatchewan, then you drive through Saskatchewan to get to Alberta, and then BC. Or you can go, if you can't go into the States for some reason, like you have a criminal record, so you, like my buddy Jay, he can't cross into the States because he's got a criminal record from like 30 years ago now, which is probably fine. He can probably cross over now, but whatever. Anyway, if he drives home from Alberta, or if he drives let's say he comes and visits, okay, and he drove. If he wants to drive back to Alberta, he's got to go up through Ontario, all the way around the Great Lakes, and across Manitoba and all the provinces to get back to Alberta. And that's a much longer drive to go up and around the Great Lakes than just to cut through the States and run along the border, essentially. So, Fleetpaw, he's throating it right now. It's throating it. Kit 10K. Samuel complains about a 2-hour ride. I'm going to have to give him shit about that when we talk about a future project we're going to work on together. I drive a 14-hour drive in one shot in October every year. Yep. There's National Geographic on Channel Foley. Trek or not, I've heard it's insanely beautiful. What? Up north? I mean, it is. There's a lot of nice, rocks and things. Yeah, it's nice. It's all right. It's all right. Kid 10K, I just realized that now we're now on Travel Trek. Gorgonzola, Ontario is bigger than France, Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Netherlands and Switzerland together. Gotta love Ontario. SC Scout Guy, my co-worker from the UK could not believe that most of the people who live in Ontario are further south than about 10 US states. Yeah, if you extended the border across southwestern Ontario, we'd be down in the States. Fleetpaw is more north than I am. He's in I forget where Fleetpaw is, but he's in northern New York area, I think. He's further north than I am. It's fucking weird. General Grievous, we've talked about pizza, butt cameras, colonoscopies, and the U.S. healthcare system. That's a potpourri of topics, or should I say poopery. I think we can talk about more diverse topics here on the Captain Foley personal channel. On Trekyards, I have to keep a small amount of professionalism. Never really did, but I'm open to more topics here on the personal channel. That's why I wanted these late night lives to be on here. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. There's Kentucky, you say. Those that mean you're a moonshine. Does that mean you're a moonshine runner? No. Kit 10K, I remember you drove down to Chicago last year. How long did that take you to drive? Chicago's about 6 hours. So Chicago's 6 hours. Louisville, Kentucky is 7.5 hours. Those are no problem. I can drive 8-9 hours and not even think twice. A little bit longer than that, and I'm sort of like, oh, this is kind of annoying. But yeah, I mean, everything's like an hour from where I am now. My dad lives an hour from London. Where I grew up, Stratford, it's about an hour from London. Woodstock, where Eric Martin lives. I've doxed him. That's about half an hour to London. Sarnia, to cross the border, it's about an hour. Niagara Falls, which is another border crossing, is about 2 hours. Toronto is about an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, depending where you're going. So yeah, it's an hour drive here is nothing. That's just something that you do. But an hour drive in the UK, I gotta admit, the UK roads are a lot shittier. I've driven in the UK when I went over there, and do not recommend. You got no shoulders on the sides of the road. The runabouts have stoplights in them. Kind of defeats the purpose of a runabout or a roundabout, but whatever. Yeah. Different road system for sure. Much narrower roads. You got to kind of watch out for the cars and move over a bit because they're designed for horse and buggy, right? So older country, older system. So I get it why Sam doesn't like traveling as much as, here we got beautiful, the 401, which is the highway by Toronto, is the largest freeway in North America. In some spots, you have 18 lanes, 18 lanes of traffic. Yeah. 9 lanes or more on each side. You got the main highway, then you got your express lanes, and then you got your collector's lanes, and then you've got your turnoffs. And I've driven in LA. When I went to LA, just a couple months ago, drove in LA, and they think their highways are bad, and they are, but they're bad for a different reason. They're bad because all of a sudden your lane just fucking ends. there's no warning. I mean, there are some kind of warnings, but then you got merge lanes all of a sudden. So you need to find a good spot to be in, because otherwise you're going to be causing issues. But the 401 is much better, because if you want to get off on an exit that's coming up, you get into the express lane. And then you ride the express lane for a while, then you get in the collector's lane, and then you get off on your off ramp. Anyway, now we're talking about traffic. Does Samuel even drive? He does not, no, but his dad does. Hezraz, the most southern part of Ontario is as south as parts of California. The most southern part of Ontario is as south as parts of California. Oh, it's parts of Northern California. Yeah. Yes, Sam does drive, but on the wrong side of the road. No, he doesn't drive. He does not drive. Eric Martin, pepperoni, ham, sausage, green pepper, mushroom, black olives, and the partridge in a pear. Oh, fuck. It was good until the black olives. I don't like black olives. I like green olives, and they are completely different. It was good up until there, and I'm like, I mean, I would eat black olives. I'm not going to be picky and not eat them, but I just prefer green olives for flavor. But other than that, it sounds fantastic. Fleet Pass says out by Syracuse, New York, about an hour and a half southeast. Oh, that's where Fleet Pass lives. Yes. But you're further north than I am. Kit 10K, travel talk related. My parents were watching a game show that asked about how many area codes are Antarctica had. They said none. I said it does, and they were shocked to find out I was right. Nice. Fleet Pa, shit. I drive an hour and 20 minutes to work every day. Yeah, exactly. Switzerland, Germany, Austria have some of the nicest roads, but I would recommend the train. Yeah. Europe and especially the UK are very much designed for train travel. Fleet Pa, I have driven that stretch of the 401. That was fucking insane. Gorgonzola, London, Ontario is south of Nice in southern France. Is it Nice? It's pronounced Nice. Kit 10K. I myself drive an hour to and from work every day. Wow. Jordan Shred. Good evening, Captain. 401 is a beast, and the stretch from Windsor to London is so poorly lit, in my opinion. Scary drive in the winter if the weather isn't clear. From Windsor to London. Windsor to London's, same with Woodstock to Kitchener. The stretch of the 401 from Woodstock to Kitchener is also very dark and desolate. But still, you've got 3 lanes each side. It's usually pretty smooth going. But yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of fields, and you get some blowing snow sometimes, or accumulating snow if it's snowing. Still not snowing. But yeah, the Windsor stretch is, I feel your pain. Hezraz, Trekyards, the 401 is infamous in Alberta, probably because we have so many people from Ontario. Never been to Ontario, but I know much about the 401. We like bragging about our 401. People in LA are like, but LA traffic. It's like, bitch, hold my beer. So the 401, and we start going into it. I did that with Matt when we were down there. It was pretty funny. Dave and Laura here. Hello, haven't seen you in a while. Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. I know, late as always. At least you're here. It's good to see you guys. Eric Martin, I'd like to bike along the Erie Canal. Fleetpa, regarding Samuel driving, I can teach people how to drive buses. Something tells me that I would rip my last bit of hair out trying to teach Samuel how to drive. I can't even teach my kids how to drive. I'm not built for it. I'm going to show you how to do it. This is how you do it correctly. Now fucking do it that way. You're not doing it that way. All right, this is what I told you. I'm going to tell you how to do it correctly. Do it correctly. You're still not fucking doing it correctly. I'm done. I tried with my older kids. I couldn't. They were afraid to drive with me because I'm just like, this is how you do it. Fucking do it. I just get so frustrated. So I feel your pain. Trek or not, the cost of fuel in the UK is a lot higher too, I think, which makes driving expensive. No, it's expensive over here too. I think it's comparable. Dave and Laura, I remember the 401, had to drive it every day. Yeah, that's right. You're from Mississauga, aren't you? You aren't you? You are from Mississauga, but you're, yeah. They've also expanded the 401 since you've been here, so it's always under construction in some part, and they're adding more lanes all the time, more express, more collectors, so more overpasses. Fucking actually, the best thing about the 401 is to get off onto the 407. The 407 is a toll route, and it's just fucking beautiful. It's so nice. It's nicely, it's just beautiful. Sure, you might have to pay $18 if you, depending how far you travel. I don't care. Whenever we go to like family or whatever in Toronto, we always take the 407 because it's always smooth sailing. It's never really busy. It's beautiful. It's new. It's modern. It's fucking great. The 407 is fantastic. I don't mind paying a toll. But anyway. Erz says, Merry Christmas to Dave and Laura. No, it's not late. We are still on the 12 days of Christmas, which will end January 6th or so. I'm having a shot, even though nobody's super chatted for it, because I got to get rid of some of this Kraken. Kit 10K says, with all this travel talk, if UCAP had won a free trip for you and the Admiral to anywhere you want, where would you like to go? A few years ago, I would have said England, like London, UK, but I've been there now. But for me and the Admiral, I think she'd really love to go to India. Some parts of South America, I know she wants to go to. I'd want to go where she would want to go. Hawaii, of course, is always something we've wanted to do. I kind of want to visit Australia, but I don't want to fly there because it's like a 14-hour flight, and that's just stupid. So, there's lots of places we want to go, but those are a few of the ones that I could think of off the top of my head. But yeah, that'd be a good question to ask when she's with me, because she would definitely have some input in that regard. Anyway, cheers. Dave and Laura says, thanks. Oh, thanks to hers. Gorgonzola, that's niece, as in niece, from To Catch a Thief with Cary Grant. For all North Americans who don't know what I meant. Fleet Pa says, surprisingly, when I drove that stretch of the 401 through Toronto, we moved at a decent clip. I think it was averaging 100 kilometers an hour, and people were blowing my doors off. Yeah, 100 kilometers an hour is the speed limit, but everybody does 120 or 130. That's the other difference I noticed with LA. LA, we were doing, like, the speed limit was, 60 miles an hour? We were doing 40 a lot of the time. Like, it's much more slow and steady in LA, because people are letting people in, and they're doing this. Like, you're working cooperatively with other drivers, whether you think you would be or not. They'll let you in, they'll slow down, they'll pull up so you can get in. 401 is like, it's the same thing, but at 1,000 miles an hour. A lot of people are doing 130, 140 kilometers an hour on the 401, and the speed limit's only 100 through that part. Some places on the 401 and the 402, the speed limit's 110, but you just do 15 kilometers an hour or 20 kilometers an hour over the speed limit, you're fine. I mean, cops they'll pull you over for anything over the speed limit, but they can't take a point off your license unless it's 15 kilometers or more over the limit, unless it's at their discretion and then they feel like you're being an asshole, and they could. But that's neither here nor there. So most people drive at least 10 kilometers over the speed limits everywhere in Ontario. But yeah, the 401 is just, you're flying at 130 trying to fucking get over. But that's the good thing about the express and collectors lanes, because you got a lot of time. You get from the main highway to the express, and then you get from the express to the collectors when your turn's coming, or you're off the mains, and then you just take it and do your thing. So, but yeah, it's pretty brutal. Jordan Shred, worse than the 401, exiting the Allen in Toronto at Eglinton, sometimes a little more obscure for the locals. Yeah, there's a lot of areas that are sketchy traffic-wise. The QEW through Toronto as well, like holy shit. Queen Elizabeth Expressway, for anybody that doesn't Canada. The Allen in Toronto at Eglinton. Sounds familiar. I'm sure I've been there. Sylvia might know more, but yeah, I feel you. David Norris says Costa Rica is amazing. Yeah, Costa Rica, would love to go there. Bill says Klingon whole planet would be fun to visit. Okay. Hezra has in Alberta, the Queen Elizabeth II Highway, Highway 2, aka Queenie 2, has a speed limit of 110 kilometers, but the average speed is 140, and even at that, you are bumpered. Yep. Same as the 401. It's brutal. Cody Michaels, because of my job, I can never make these lives anymore. Hope everything is going well for you and your family, Captain. It is good to see you, Cody. Glad you could make it this time. I did this one earlier so that more people could hopefully join in. But good to see you. Eric Martin, I'd go to New Zealand or Australia, but they would have to drug me like BA from the A team and dump me on a plane. Just put some drugs in some milk and yeah. Jordan Shred, I hear you on the long flight dread. I'm planning a trip to Japan for next year, and the only part I'm not looking forward to is the 12 plus hours from Toronto to Tokyo. Yeah. Plus, I have sciatica, so I can't sit for long periods without my right leg like feeling like it's on fire. Like I need to either put something under my. Depends on the seat. Some chairs are more comfortable. Other ones I need to put my foot under my leg or something, or shift around, which I can't really do in plane seats or movie theater seats. So after I'm in a plane seat for about half an hour, I'm just in so much pain, and I got to shift. I'm always constantly shifting, or I'm pushing like my foot against the seat in front of me to kind of just flex the muscle. I got sciatic nerve problems. It's a real bitch, especially like when you have to sit for a long period of time. It's just shitty. So Dave and Laura says Hawaii is not worth the flight, but the girl in grass skirts shows are quite good. Yeah, my parents went to Hawaii for their 25th wedding anniversary, and they absolutely loved it. So Kit 10K, would you ever do a transatlantic trip across the Atlantic? Where'd that go? Across the Atlantic on the Queen Mary 2, if you could, Cap. I would, but Sylvia gets seasick, so she's been on a cruise before and she didn't feel the best. So I don't. See, I've got a few phobias in life. One of them is dark water, and I don't know. Gorgonzola, Australia will otherwise be half a year by canoe if you don't want to fly, and has no flight attendants with nice hats. Ontario represents in Alberta. Yeah, we send all our greedy folk over to Alberta to work in the oil fields and shit, and they teach you how to drive right. Eric Martin, 140 kilometers per hour is 87 miles an hour. Perfect. Ezraz, wait. It is the QE2 in Alberta, not Queenie 2. My bad. Fleet Paw says, well, I learned I can drive 125 kilometers an hour on the 401 and not get pulled over unless OPP targets out of province plates. U.S. plates at a higher rate than they get Ontario plates. See, the thing is, too, people cut through Ontario to cross to save time. There are people from Michigan that'll cut through like Sarnia, take the 402, the 401 up to Niagara and cross over there to get back into the States. So we've always got people doing that. I don't think they target out of province states or plates, but Dave and Laura, fuck it. Just go to the Bahamas, fund a beach bar, and get drunk for a week. There you go. General Grievous, Australia was a good trip. I went there in 2019 with my sister. It was an 18-hour or a 16-hour flight, but the plane was spacious and the food was really good. Alternatively, you can always stop in Fiji on the way. Oh, nice. Jordan Shreds sends $1 or $4.01 for 401. Cheers to the busiest highway in Canada. Thank you, Jordan. I both love and hate the 401, so it's one of those things. Dave and Laura find Laura and I used to love cruises. Used to. Eric Martin, yes, Fleetpaw. If you keep under 130, they ignore you. Otherwise, they'd be chasing you. Almost everyone. Yeah, you kind of go with the flow of traffic. It's just, yeah, 130 is pretty norm. There's been times I've been up to 160 or so on the 401, though, honestly. Sometimes faster. But, get 10K, a phobia of dark water, you say. So I guess if you were invited to an expedition trip to the Titanic, you'd be pretty nervous to do them, huh? Just, yeah, as much as I love the Titanic, I would never go down to see the Titanic. SC Scout Guy, my kid turned 13, and holy cow, he is about to eat me out of house and home. I don't understand how he can possibly eat as much as he is right now. He ate an entire large peach today and a box of Pop-Tarts. That's called a growth spurt. David Laura, used to, yes, became almost a big pain in the ass. Now we have an RV. You got to come on back up to Mississauga. I'd love to meet you guys in person. Especially if the company was Ocean Gate. I hear they don't perform well under pressure. Too soon? Yeah. Fleetpaw, welcome to raising a teenager. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you're ever down in this neck of the woods, Dave and Laura, let me know. Love to have you over. If I'm ever in Virginia, I have to drop by your place. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, cruises. Yeah, actually, a friend of mine that I only known for a few years, but he was big into Transformers. He bought my very limited edition Pepsi Prime that I had, the Canadian version of Pepsi Prime, to complete his Canadian collection, because he had a complete G1 Transformers collection and all of the Canadian variants. Anyway, he went on a heavy metal cruise in October of this year, and he fell off over the side in rough seas. They searched for him for 6 hours, never found his body. And then the captain of the ship was like, we got to continue on to our next port of call. So they left it up to the Coast Guard. They've never found his body. And I had talked to him earlier in the month, like 2 weeks before this cruise. And his cruise was like right before our trip to LA as well. So I talked to him and I said, we have to get together. And then he went on this, it's a heavy metal cruise. So it's basically a cruise that has a bunch of heavy metal bands and they perform different concerts every night kind of thing. And yeah, I guess he was, I don't know if he was drunk or not, but he fell over in rough seas and they never found him. So absolutely sucks. But his name was Bryce. He was a great guy. I didn't hang out with him nearly as much as I would have liked to. So it's very important, guys, just to spend time with the people that are important in your life. Or just friends, just touch base with them, talk to them, hang out with them if you get the opportunity, because you never know. So, Yes, look us up. Ranch right in the middle of the state. Nice. I was just in Virginia 2 and 3 weeks ago. General Grievous. On that note, I feel like a sub sandwich. Virginia is for lovers. Fleetpaw shared the Pepsi Prime video. Yep. Next time, look us up, Fleetpaw. Yeah. So anyway, on that very depressing and sour note, we're over the 2 hour mark, but I think I should probably let you guys go, and I'm gonna go maybe finish this Kraken. I don't know, but Mark Lawrence, is that trip to Los Gatos, California, ever coming back up? What are you referring to, Mark? I know the trip to Los Gatos, but what is that? It's not ringing any bells in my pathetic little brain. Everyone, please hit like. Yes, but oh, yeah. Yes, at some point. Wonder if we can work that in next August. Actually, we'll have to see. But yes, Thomas Maroney and crew. Yeah. Mark, that'll be something that'll happen. Fleetpaw throws in $20. Fuck it. Finish the Kraken now. Do it now. Get to the chopper. Do it now. Get to the. All right. I won't be able to finish it now. Fuck that. I will have a shot. There's still quite a bit left. It's a big bottle. Big bottle. This is how much is this? I don't fucking know. 1.14 liters. Anyway, cheers. Thank you. I'm not chugging the fucking Kraken. Dave and Laurie's bad influence. Stop it. I would need at least it's a lot of fucking fluid still. $100 super chat, and I'll chug the rest of that. Ugh. Anyway, glad I'm closing out. Cheers, Captain, and all. Happy New Year's, and see you all in 2024. See you later, Jordan. Thank you for joining us. Mark would be up for it. Good to know. We'll maybe plan it because we are spending some time in LA as well. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Actually, Mark, the best person to talk to would be Sylvia. She's one that plans this stuff out. So if you want to plan anything, she's the person to do it with it because I'm an idiot. So chug it, chug. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I love you guys. Get 10K. I've seen pictures of Optimus Prime painted like a crossover with He-Man, and he had He-Man's sword, but don't know if it's real. I don't think it is. Be cool if it was. Yeah. Here in Charleston, we had a really bad nor'easter storm a few weeks ago, and all the people who were on the cruise had their cars completely flooded and ruined in the cruise parking lot. Oh my God, no. Henchman 37 says, love the Kraken bottle. Henchman 37 will be here tomorrow night. That's my buddy Dan. I mean, we're going to be out of, but yeah, you should see the shot glass that came with this. There's a Kraken shot glass. It's actually downstairs. Remind me to show you tomorrow, Dan. But good to see you, Dan. Dave and Laura, it's going to be next year after. It's going to be next year after tomorrow. Ah, yes, you're not wrong. Fleetpaw, I'll have to talk to her and see where a close place to stay when I visit is. Not sure I want to drive if it's a drinking. Yes, you got to come visit me, Fleetpaw. You leave Dave and Laura alone until you've visited your captain. Visit your captain first, then go visit them. teasing me that you're close enough to me that you can come visit, and then you never fucking come visit. Dick. On that note, this is the captain signing off. Have yourselves a great night, everybody. Live long and prosper. I love you. I'll see you later. Peace.